Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fast growing gear site on the web, and today we're going to uncrate the Alpinestars Tech 10s. Before we jump in and give you a full rundown on the Alpinestars Tech 10, go ahead and subscribe. That helps keep bringing you the best gear reviews in the universe. And if at any point you decide you'd like to purchase a set of Tech 10s from Speed Addicts, we would appreciate that. There's a link in the description below to shop for these boots or any other parts or gear you might need for your next two-wheel adventure. So the Alpinestars Tech 10s are the Mac Daddy of the motocross boot lineup over at Alpinestars. They started making boots in Italy in the 60s. So if my math serves me correctly, that's about 6 decades of working very closely with the best racers in the world to develop what they believe to be the absolute best motocross boot. It is sitting here in front of me, totally redesigned to 2018. There's a lot to go over here. First up, who is this boot for? Well, there's really kind of two categories of people I'd recommend this boot for. First up, definitely racing application. The main difference between this Tech 10 and the Tech 7 is the level of protection. So not only do you get the standard exterior biomechanical hinge ankle protection and the hyper and compression protection that you get, like from this Tech 7s, you're getting this interior booty over here, which we're going to show you in more detail in a minute, with a second layer of protection. Now, that protection comes at a price. Not only are the boots more expensive, but they are heavier and stiffer. So this is not a case where if you got the scratch, just buy the most expensive boot because that's going to be the best for you. That's not the case. So racing applications where protection, the ultimate in protection is important, or folks that have had ankle injuries, have weak ankles, who might be doing more, say, recreational or casual riding, they might want to step up to the Tech 10s too. So these come in two different configurations. The standard Tech 10 is before me. They also have a new super vented version, and that's the same boot essentially with just added ventilation. So if you're in hot temps, you might want to consider that. Now the standard Tech 10's going for $619 to $639, depending on which flavor you go with. If you want the super vented, they're going to get you for $679. This is winter 2023. Disclaimer, prices have been going up a little bit, so if you watch this at a later date, be aware. So the weight, Tech 7s run about 3 3/4 pounds. This boot is closing in on almost 5 pounds for one boot. So definitely a step up in the weight. And for further comparison, their entry-level boot, the Tech 3, is even lighter at about 3 1/4 pounds. So as you step up that protection, it comes with a price and added weight. These are CE certified, and the size ranges are 7 to 14. Let's talk about sizing. When it comes to off-road boots from Alpinestars, they all run pretty true, if not about a half size big. There are no half sizes in motocross boot from Alpinestars. So here is my recommendation to you. If you normally wear a size 12 in US sneakers, order the size 12 boots. They're probably going to fit you great. They have plenty of width for most riders. We get very few size or exchange requests due to the width. But when it comes to half sizes, if you are a 12.5, you need to round down. Always round down on the half sizes. So 12.5 sneakers, order the size 12s. You should be totally dialed. And remember, if you buy your next set of boots at Speed Addicts, I can't promise you faster lap times, but I can promise you no cost return. So if they don't fit and you're located in the United States, a couple clicks, you get a free return label from Speed Addicts to get an exchange or just a refund should you choose. And the boots need to be brand new in original condition. Give us a shot. We'll treat you like family. Okay, enough with my shameless plugs. Let's do the deep dive here. So we're going to look at this boot from top to bottom. I'm going to get this one out of the way. Let's start with how you get in and out of the boot. So they've gone with a 3-buckle system. On the Tech 10, you are going to get their best buckles. These are alloy, cold forged. And then we have the nylon fiberglass straps. These hold up quite well. Pretty rare to break one of these off just by trying to put them on over time. If you crash hard, maybe you're doing supermoto, you hit some asphalt, you can take them off, but no worries, they are replaceable. And that's the key thing with the Tech 10s. A lot of the parts on here are definitely replaceable and serviceable, as I'm going to show you as we go on. You want to put this dagger in here and just fold that down. Easy peasy. Only thing that could happen if you get some muck in here, watch out for that. You're going to need to hose that off or hit them with the pressure washer. That's what the pros do. Okay, let's unbuckle this. If you need more room, you just pull this up and away. You're going to get more adjustment. We're going to unbuckle the boots and show you the interior. So big Velcro patch. This is the same as most of their motocross boots. We're going to open this up and show you that 3D mesh liner. That's what they look like. So these breathe pretty well right out of the box. Inside of here will be your booty. Now you can either put the booty on separate and then climb into your Tech 10s, or you can leave the booty inside. The choice is yours. One thing you can't see down inside of here is a nice suede patch in the heel area that's going to keep your foot and the booty planted down inside. You also get a gaiter to kind of keep out moisture or dust. These are not available in a dry star, so if you're not racing and you're going to ride these enduro style, something like that, if you're going to run into a lot of water, you might want to look at the Tech 7 dry stars. These are not available in the dry star version. Okay, let's close this up and move this aside. We're going to show you the booty. Okay, so here is your booty. This is the key difference between, say, the Tech 7s and the Tech 10s. The Tech 7s are not going to have this completely separate booty that's going to give you almost double protection. So you're going to get this ankle brace on the medial and the lateral sides. I mixed those up, but don't worry about that. You're also going to get the heel cup. You get a nice big pull strap to jump into these. These are a nice lightweight mesh. These weigh about 10 to 12 ounces depending on what side. There's no cinches like their street boots. These are all just flex and makes it real easy to jump inside. The street boots, like the SuperTech R boots, have a big cinch mechanism, and it's a bunch of extra cords in here. I kind of like this style better. It's just cleaner. You get that stretch, and then you can really cinch them down with the buckles on the outside. Inside of the booty, here's what the footbed looks like. It's their vented footbed, and you get a little extra heel protection there with that little foam patch. That's not something they include in the other Tech 3s or Tech 7s. When it comes to Alpinestars motocross boots, the number one material you're going to see all over this boot is called TPU. That stands for thermoplastic polyurethane. So all these impact panels are made out of that stuff, and what is magic about it is it's somewhere between a hard plastic and a pliable rubber, so that it will provide that impact protection but also flex and move with you. So you have a nice shin impact zone up here. Along the back, you are going to get more TPU protection across your calf and Achilles. They're using their blade system. This is going to prevent hyperflexion and hypercompression. As we move to the protection in the ankle areas, you have their biomechanical hinge on the lateral side, and you have another hinge system on the medial side. So you're getting double ankle protection. You get the booty plus this exterior ankle protection, and then in the front they've added this new for this redesigned version after 2018, more compression protection between the buckles. Behind the buckles, you'll notice that the chassis of the boot does have that billowed microfiber synthetic leather material on both the front and on the back. These boots are stiff out of the box. They will break in a touch, but they are just a stiff boot. So expect that. That's what people are looking for usually when they go to the Tech 10s. They want that protection, and along with that comes the stiffness. Around on the toe box, you're going to get a shift protector on both of these boots. You get TPU. It's all hard crush protection on the toe and on the heel. So these things are really beefy. Up on the inside, we have this textured panel. This is going to make you one with the bike. So these are actually replaceable on the Tech 10s. That's not something you can do at home. That's a service that Alpinestars can provide. So if you are hugging the bike a lot and you wear this patch down on either end, totally serviceable. So you can expect a lot of years, a lot of races out of a set of Tech 10s, which is nice considering they are a hefty investment. Okay, let's jump in and look at the sole of the Tech 10. So there's a lot to talk about in the sole. There's more than what meets the eye. But first, let's talk about that. So the exterior, this tread pattern, previously reserved for only their pro riders, are giving that to you on the Tech 10. You'll notice it's way different sole than the rest of their boot lineup. The next awesome thing about Alpinestars soles is they are completely replaceable. Not only the white part, but also this insert. So the peg insert is pretty large on the Tech 10, larger than the Tech 7s. So if you're going to wear this out, it's probably going to be in this region, so you can just replace that peg insert. Again, something that you can do at home if you're brave, or you can send it into Alpinestars to get it done. Basically what you do, you hit the sole with a heat gun, activate that glue, and just peel it out, and then glue on the replacement. Behind the sole, there is a very interesting and high-tech footbed on this boot. And what it has is it has a crush zone in the heel. That's something that only the Tech 10 has. And so that has EPS in it, which is the same crush zones that helmets have. So should you have to hit the eject button over a big jump and you're going to land with a lot of impact on your heel. That will crush. That's also replaceable. So if you have a big impact in your Tech 10s and you need them serviced, that's something you're going to send to Alpinestars for. Of course, they have a steel shank, like all motocross boots should. That's going to distribute the weight across the sole instead of just pounding into your arch. That's pretty standard stuff. That does it for the Mac Daddy of the motocross boot game from Alpinestars. That is the Tech 10. They're backing it up with a 1-year warranty, so it's free of manufacturer defects. If you still got questions, I know we covered a lot in this video, don't worry. Speed Addicts are standing by at speedaddicts.com to handle your inquiries through email, live chat, or phone. And of course, if you already got a set of Tech 10s, you want to tell us how you like them, or you've got a question, drop it in the comment section below. Someone will get back to you right away. Appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.